Yo, what's up, guys? So I'm not going to make a full review of Raw. I'm just going to make a full review of Chad Gable versus Gunther. So let's get straight into it.
Thank you, Chris. Turn it off.
So in the beginning of the match, it was very slow. Like, Gunther, it was a lot of holds. Like, Gunther had control of the whole match. Then Gunther threw Chad onto their apron, and Chad grabbed Gunther's leg, did a dragon screw, I think maybe once or twice, maybe, I forget. And Gable was making a comeback. Chad was making a comeback. But Gunther chopped Chad in the chest, and Gable was done. Was like on the ground. Then obviously Gunther grabbed Chad's face and started like clawing at it, and Gunther used his elbow to put like smashing to Gable's face. And then Gable was hitting back, like punching, chops, punch, everything. Then Gunther hit him with one chop and he was done for. Then Gunther was obviously taunting the crowd. Gable got back up on his feet and took his straps off of his ring gear. Gunther went to like chop Gable's head off. Where is it? Gable's head off. But Gable ducked and started beating him up, punching him and everything. Then Gunther grabbed Gable and put him on the top turnbuckle. And then Gunther did one of his favorite moves, where he gets on the turnbuckle and sticks his foot right at his opponent's mouth. In this case, it was Chad Gable. It was like he does it, which he puts all of his weight on it, and Then Gunther got out of the ring, put Chad Gable in a headlock, and dragged him to the north side of the barricade, which is where the hard cam is not facing. Gunther was chopping him, punching him, and then, like a bunch, chanting. The crowd was actually chanting for Chad Gable. And then Gable obviously started making a comeback, punching Gunther back and forth. And then Gunther just literally picked up Chad Gable and threw him on the barricade. And then Gunther obviously rolled back into the ring to break the count, and then he rolled back out to actually break the count. So he wouldn't be a count out victory. And then obviously Gunther got Gable back in the ring after that. But Gunther went for a suplex on Chad Gable. But Chad Gable reversed it and turned it into a German suplex. But Gunther reversed it and chopped Chad Gable down, and then Gunther grabbed Chad Gable's arm and pulled it, and then while his arm was up in the air, Gunther put his knee on top of Chad Gable's head. And then also, Chad Gable's children were in the front row. But let's get back to the match anyway. Gunther chopped Chad, and then Gable chopped Gunther and started punching him back and forth. And then Gunther went for a chop, but Gunther tried to chop Gable, but he ducks and puts him in German suplex. But Gunther ran to the ropes, so Chad couldn't get the German suplex off. Then Gunther grabbed Gable's head and put him in a headlock, so Gable couldn't do anything. Gunther let go of the headlock, chopped Gable down. Gable got back up with a confusion on his face, and literally Gunther got his big boot and and then Gable got a big boot to the face. And then Gunther went for his signature powerbomb, but Chad Gable obviously got reversed it and went into a submission hold. But Gunther rolled out and used his legs to push Chad out. Then Gunther slapped Gable across the face twice. Gunther picked Gable up for another powerbomb. Gable fought out of it and did a Hurricane Rana out to the outside of the ring. And Hurricane Rana, I think I'm forgetting. Gunther went for a clothesline, and then Gable reversed into a German suplex outside of the ring, and then Chad realized the ref was counting, so threw Gunther back inside the ring. So it wouldn't be a count-out victory because Gable didn't want a count-out victory. And then Gable slid into the ring. Gunther grabs him, put him in a powerbomb for the pin. Gable kicks out in 2.99 seconds. Gunther was going to the top rope. Chad got up and went up there and hit him. And while they were both up there hitting him, Chad was using forearms, punches at Gunther. But one shot from Gunther, Gable fell off the turnbuckle. Then Chad Gable jumped to the top rope, did a superplex on Gunther. Then Gable was going to the top, and gave him a headbutt splash. According to Michael Cole, what he said, then Gable went for the pin on Gunther. He went for the pin. The ref counted to 2. At the last second, Gunther kicked out. After Gunther kicked out, Gable immediately put him in the ankle lock. After Gunther rolled out of the ankle lock, he used his legs to push Gable off him, so he wouldn't get put in another ankle lock. Then Gable pushed Gunther into the corner to go for the chaos theory, but Gunther sadly reversed it and went into a power bomb. And then Chad Gable obviously reversed it again. Just ain't the first time. Then he went for a lariat. Gunther went for a lariat. Gable ducks, went off the ropes, and then Gunther puts him right into a headlock. And then Gable, as soon as Gunther was in a headlock, Gable did a back bot. As soon as Gunther put Gable into a headlock, Gable picked Gunther up and went for a back body drop. Gable literally pulled his straps back up and then pulled them back down for no reason. And then got Gunther back up, hit him, pushed him into the corner, rolled him up for the chaos theory. The referee counted 1, 2, and then Gunther literally kicked out at 2.999999. I was like in shock. But anyway, Gable got back up on the top rope. He was going for a moonsault, but he landed on his feet, put Gunther right into an ankle lock. Gunther rolled out though, but Gable still somehow had the ankle lock still in place. Gunther used his feet to kick Gable. Then Gunther put Chad right into the sleeper hold. Then Chad was gasping for air, couldn't breathe. Gable got back on his feet with Gunther on his back, and Gunther had got Chad on the ground, but when he still had the sleep hold in, but Chad rolled onto his feet with the sleeper hold still locked in. And then the pin went for the pin. Then the ref went for the pin. 1, 2. Then Gunther kicked out. Then Gunther went for another sleeper hold, but with a twist. It's where he had his sleeper hold, but literally just tosses him for a German suplex. So it was a German suplex sleeper hold. Then Gunther picks up Gable for a power bomb, then hits him with a lariat, and then pins him for the 1, 2, 3. But Chad Gable put up a great fight, probably one of Gunther's best matches as Intercontinental Champion. But that will mean Gunther will surpass the Honky Tonk Man's record as to become the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time. But that was the match of Chad Gable and Gunther for the WWE Intercontinental Championship tonight on Raw in 2020. But don't forget to like and subscribe for more reviews on WWE. Peace.